Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel for another iRacing video. It's back in the TCRs today for the LOA League. That's sort of coming into its closing stages now. This is the second to last round. The tour has finally made its way to Australia, so we're at Oran Park for this one, which is a track that I quite like. The track, I think it's a really cool track. It's a shame that it's turned into a housing estate in real life. That always kind of hurts the heart when I remember that. But yeah, I like the track, but I don't think I've ever really had any decent results here. Although having said that, it was the track that I first raced on in iRacing and picked up a couple of wins on that first night that I drove the Mazda here. So, tell you what, I reckon there might be times for people in iRacing that this never happens. So, let's go! I'm going to take that all the way.
Well done, Don. Great win. You deserved that today.
I don't know. I've not recently had any good results here for sure, but definitely a track that I enjoy at least. So I've got some decent pace in this one. In fact, we stuck it on pole for this first race, so that's a reassuring boost to the start of the race, and got a couple of scalps on the grid today that we're going to be fighting against. So fingers crossed we can hold on at the front here and yeah, maybe pick up a result. It'd be nice. So let's jump on in and see how we get on. Alrighty, we're here at Oran Park, TCR Limited Edition League. Put it on pole somehow.
Turn one is flat out, man.
There we go. Yeah, just waiting for the lights. Hopefully we can hold Patrick off for a race distance. Soon find out.
Green, green, green.
I was very close to flinching before the lights then. Finger on the dual clutch, nearly let it slip. Nice and easy into T1 first time round. Whoa!
Clear on the left.
Holy cow, my whole life flashed. It's so loose on cold tyres into that first slight double corner. It's one of the trickiest braking zones in the whole of iRacing, I think. I've been caught out by it so many times. I'm glad I saw him. Glad I saw him coming. I saw him go sideways in the mirror and just like, oh, that's going to be a plane crash. I don't know if he made the fence or not, or if he just managed to get it sorted in the gravel there, but that's a shame. I was looking forward to that little battle with him. I think it'd have had me over a race distance. Well, it's a 20-minute race, there's still a lot can play out between now and then, but the first massive amount of pressure lifted off the shoulders at least. Changing for positions behind us there. Just need to keep the focus. Not push the tyres too hard early on as well, especially with the big gap I've got. While ever they're outside of the 1 second window, they're not in draft. They've got to work just as hard to catch me up as I've got to work to stay away from them. Oh god, there's a cat. That's the worst thing that could happen. We're all good until he jumps on the table. Definitely not going to be distracting in the slightest. Alright, a 3 second gap. Keep it on the grey stuff, and we should be in with a shot. Patrick is still lapping after that turn 1-2 combo incident in 8th at the minute. very nervous about what the cat does next. I wish you could see him. Oh dear me. Maybe we need a cat cam added to the videos. Alright. On to lap 4. Tyre's still feeling pretty good. Doesn't feel any need to throw the brake bias backwards just yet. Can normally start to feel the chunder steer from the fronts as they start to superheat and just lose performance, so that's not happening so far. It's nice. Mike was behind us, looks like he might have gone. Lost a couple of positions. Almost an off track, not quite, saved it. Alright. The gap do be increasing. Just gotta keep doing what we're doing.
Plenty traffic if you need to be somewhere.
I'm babying that first corner so much. The cat had gone and now is returned. Please go away. Thank you.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay, bud.
Who's Dylan killing? It's a while since Dylan's been able to race with us. He's been doing the NIS NASCAR stuff, which clashed on a Wednesday night. And then he managed to rearrange so that he could run with us again. And then we went to a load of tracks that he didn't own. Alright, staying with the 11.7s.
If you're close to me, I'll return the position to you. Plenty fair.
Oh no, that was my fault. Please, don't worry.
They've got a saying in the chess world: the hardest game to win is a one game, and I feel like it's the same in racing. It's so easy when you're out front with a decent air gap just to stop paying attention and go off the road by yourself. Hell, it's happened to me numerous times. Hopefully this race isn't one of them. Got to keep the focus. There's an absolute DRS train for second onwards. The boys are very stacked close together. That's going to be us in race 2 after the reverse grid. Any random position between 6 and 12 will get drawn. And we'll reverse from that position onwards. Is this what it feels like to be Charles Rainford? No. He's much more handsome. He's so youthful as well, I can't believe it. I'm so jealous of his everything. Most of the viewers are now scratching their heads saying, who the hell's Charles Rainford? Google him. Current TCR League Series Championship leader. I don't know how many words I just repeated there. It felt like a lot. After a shot further back again, he's down in 12th now. Not sure what's happened to his race. I'm so grateful we dodged the bullet at the start. It could so easily have just been curtains for us right off the bat. Jesus. I think that's the first time I've hit that apex all race. Good race for two, this one. Holding P2. Holding down the fort. Just past halfway now. Oh, that was close. Maybe you should watch the apexes as you're going around them, rather than looking at the race timer. Yeah, good idea, sport. That's how easy it is though to have your race ruined by yourself. If I'd have run that little bit wider, got on the gravel, might have done a little bit of a rear end swapper in the fence, and that's race over. Turned in too early for that corner. Am I in a rush to be somewhere? It's another thing, in fact, around this track. It's the thing that killed me so much at Suzuka last time out, is the actual slowdowns on the corner. There were a couple of times where I'd broken the air gap to ollie behind and then just got a slowdown, and not only did that close the gap up, but lost the position as well. So it'd only take a couple of slowdowns for the guys to be back on my tail. Just keeping half an eye on the lap times because there's a point for fastest lap, so it'd be nice if we could get a clean sweep. Pole victory on the fastest lap, but we'll cross the bridges as and when they come. We've got no drafting like the other guys, of course. Fronts are just starting to die a little bit now. Getting a bit of chunder in some corners. A couple of clicks of brake bias.
On the inside of me, I'm going to go wide. Take your position.
Alright. 7 to go. Don't forget there's the race 2 after this one as well. Reverse grid sprint race. Which will mean we start anywhere from P6 to P12 in the second race.
Be careful, I'm a wreck up here.
We came in like a wrecking ball.
Oh god, I suppose I'm trying to concentrate. You gotta love the singing over the voice shot. Patrick just coming out of the pits. Has he just changed tyres? Is he going to try and steal his fastest lap from me? Fresh tyres and a draft from me to steal my fastest lap. That'd be so mean. Alright, just under 5 to go. Don't need to get too close to these guys ahead, they're fighting. We've got a massive gap behind us.
Eric, your brakes are on fire.
Right side.
Let Patrick go and argue with these people that is, I believe, on the same lap as. They can go fight for position. I hope Patrick's recording this one. If you've not checked out Patrick's channel already, Simple Sim Guy on YouTube. I know he does often record these races. I would love to see the story of what's unfolded for him.
Right side.
Obviously, that's who we're expecting to be fighting for the win. A 15-second lap. Taking our time with the traffic there. No big deal, I don't mind, but yeah, it's just a good job we had that massive gap, to be fair. Oh no, the feral one. The smallest cat, the table jumper. We're in trouble. Might need to summon the wife. Gay!
So a new phrase for anyone that wants to spur on the South Africans. You say hoi mealie. So G-O-O-I and then like the mealies that you eat. So hoi mealies if you want to.
Holy Jesus, that was tense trying to drive with one hand whilst holding the cat at bay. I normally crack the door and put something behind it, but I didn't do before we set to race. They were both downstairs asleep when we set off for this session, so did not expect to be cat bombed. still got a massive gap behind. Again, no rush. These guys are actually fighting for position, so it's no big deal to me. Give us something to watch for these last few laps.
Car on your left.
Sorry, Dylan.
Still there, hold your line. Stay on the right, clear on the left. Car on your left. Stay on the right, clear.
And also check out Dylan's channel. Oh, hello. Dylan is Double Clutch Racing on YouTube. Lots more oval stuff, but well worth a watch as well.
Right side, clear.
Thank you.
Alright, I just wanted to make sure Patrick wasn't going to get fastest lap, but he's missed that apex so much that our fastest lap should be safe. I'd let these guys behind me back through and send them for an extra lap altogether fighting, but I think Patrick's got the pace over them, to be fair, so... Well, it's a league series that I've set up and run throughout the season. Sadly, the numbers have dropped off a wee bit recently, and there won't be a TCR Season 2. Going into this, we came second place in both the test races, and failed to get good results throughout most of the series, to be fair. I didn't know if this was going to happen, but finally, we win our own series. We finally get the win. Jesus, that's been a long time coming.
See you in victory lane.
It's good to actually do it against some meaningful names on the grid as well, like Mike Messenger. Didn't put much practice into this. We're missing Greening. We're missing Shane, and Rainford obviously is off in real world duties, but we'll take a win against the 15 car grid all day long. Yeah.
And hopefully you'll have a bit more contingency coming to the category from the South African side.
That might be enough for Dom to restart the season next season.
Oh. Just for the new guys as well, before you all disappear, there's going to be a race 2 in a second. There's going to be a reverse grid, so it'll just take a second to get set up, so just hang around the Discord and I'll post in there when the session's ready. And good racing, everyone.
Good race, everyone. Full do.
Alright. Do we do terrible TCR Tokyo drifts, or do we do reverse donuts? Come on, drift. Drift car, drift. Why won't it TCR drift? All the time I don't want it to do it. There we go, there's one. We finally picked up a win in the league that I organised myself. Imagine it taking this long to win your own series. Oh dear. No, that's quite a relief actually to finally get one ticked off and finally get a win in this. We've come close before. We've been fighting at the front quite a lot through the season here, but it's the first time we've actually finally managed to get the win out of it. And that was a clean sweep as well. We got the pole, got the win obviously, and we did get the fastest lap. So happy days. So reverse grid's going to put us way back down the field for this next one. Let's jump on in, see how we get on. So race 2. Starting this one from, well, it should be P9, but Mike's not in race 2, so it's P8. So I've got to try and work our way through the field. Fingers crossed for no carnage. Don't know why SimHub keeps crashing, but I wish it didn't. So yeah, just going to try and slowly work our way through and hope we can get towards the front again, but we'll see.
Green.
Nowhere to go with the launch.
You're on the left.
It's going to be a bit sketch into...
Too wide. Clear on the right. Right side. Clear.
It was very sketch.
Slow down. Penalty. We're cutting
I think we're broken.
Clear.
We are broken. Yeah, we're completely broken.
Still there. Clear. You've got some damage. Let's get that fixed. Car on your left. Clear on the left. Car on your left.
Well,
Still there. Clear. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
I dare say it's still probably faster than towing.
Clear.
I don't even know what's broken on the car other than everything. It's got no drive and it's got no steering. This one will be... Oh god. Okay, I give up. Let's have a look at how that one went. Oh dear, oh dear. I was caught out for sure by Janneman being fairly slow in front of us. It wasn't Janneman, in fact, it was Novak. So slow. Or is it Patrick that we... Oh god. Oh, it's so bad. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, that wasn't quite correct. That was an absolute definite 0 to 0 moment, which has actually happened at this track before. Interesting. That whole schmozzle has actually moved us up in the championship a little bit. We're still in P6, but we've gained a few more points. We're close to those guys ahead of us now, which is a relief. But yeah, nothing really happened in the rest of the race there. I just lapped around, trying to get fastest lap, but looking at the wrong fastest lap that I was trying to beat. The car didn't get fully repaired from the fast repair, so I was really off pace anyway, really trying to have to push. And actually, at the end of the race, I realised that someone had set an even faster lap than what I was trying to compare myself to anyway, so it did not work whatsoever. That was a miserable finish, but at least we got the win in the first race. God. That's going to be everything for this one. We've got one more round of the TCR coming up. So yeah, stay tuned for that one, obviously. If you enjoyed this one, give it a thumbs up, all that jazz. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here and you haven't done that already. Other than that, take it easy and look after yourself. I'll catch you in the next one.